Hey, Derek, could you ask Sarah for a... Yeah.
Please stand and remove your headgear for our national anthem.
Sarah, get a purple card.
Thank you for joining us this morning for the Buffalo Wild Wings Woodchipper Bantam A semifinal class round face-off between Waconia and Fargo Angels. Let's put hockey.
Good morning, welcome everyone. Thanks for joining us as the Fargo Angels take on the Wildcats, hailing out of Waconia. Cats, home team, wearing their dark purple sweaters. Angels being the away team. Oddly enough, the away teams in the tournament wear the light colors. Angels white and gray and red. Starting it off is DeFiore on the face-off, bouncing puck recovered by the Cats. They dump it down into Angels' end. Picking it up behind the goal line is Nyquist. He sends it across to Theraldson, who gives it right back. Forwarding pass up to Noah. Centering pass from Noah, broken up in neutral zone, dumped back across the blue line. Picked up by Theraldson. Theraldson's going to continue skating it up, and offsides is going to be the quick whistle, stopping the progression. It'll be a far side face-off in Wildcat end. Face-off controlled by Angels, brought in, shot towards net by Lundy on target, stick save. Picked up from behind the goal line by Lundy, backhanded across, got redirected just out of reach. Secondary shot, just hammer shotted in multiple times by Aiken. Coulter Aiken finding the puck. Some nice saves by the goaltender. Far side face-off down in the Wildcat end. Sandy with the draw. Face-off won by Sandy to the point. Jenner Peaslin steps in, his shot goes just wide. Picked up along the near wall. Forward pass up in the neutral zone. Poke check pressured by MNF, but dumped into the corner. 17 for the Cats giving chase. Loose puck dumped and rimmed up along the boards. Picked up by Sandy. Sandy has it, continue to stay on his stick, 2-on-1. Shot on target. Aiken there with the rebound attempt as he was tied up. Tries to clear it out. Kept it at the far point. Able to sneak it around Peaslin. Waconia winds up. Shot right into the shin pad of Peaslin. Backhanded shot from 64. Crossing in front of everybody in the slot. Carried back out of the zone by Aiken. Aiken wins the red line. Dumps it down deep right as he was getting trucked. Puck slid down behind the Cats net. They recover, send it back near side. Pulling it off the wall back to their defense, pressured by Cook. Bank pass off the boards, couldn't be received. Found the stick of the Angels, headmanning back up far side to Cook. He had pressure. Got some help from Therrelson. Cook wins the red line, dumps it down deep. Puck picked up behind the Cats net. They bring it back near side, pressured by Cook again, able to get it out in the neutral zone, where it stopped short. Offsides would have been waved off. Big body check into the boards by Polanski. Centering pass for Cook. Found Olsen, who was streaking in nice towards the net. He was getting tied up. Back check and poke check from Olsen allows Therrelson to strip the puck away. Recovered by Olsen behind the goal line. Pass near side up to Nyquist. Nyquist on the redirect. Over to Therrelson, who fed it. Let's see, to Polanski, who initially had Bolte. A lot of slapstick back and forth. Pressured along the wall now. Waconia dumps it back in towards net, where it'll be a stick save and held on by Noonan. 12:01 to go, period one. Near side face-off down in the Angels' end by Bolte. On the puck to the stick on Olsen. He gets body connected. Big flash shot. Olsen taking one right in the side of the leg. He's absolutely hurting. Blocked the shot with the side of the knee after kind of blowing a tire going down, so he'll go limp his way over to the boards. Hopefully he'll be all right. Nice sacrifice of the body. Whoa. Volume just got jacked up. Face off again to the near side corner for DeFiore, won by the Angels, picked up behind the goal line by Eminat. He passes it forward up to Noah. Noah skates it back out into the neutral zone. Pressured along the wall. Dumps it down deep behind the goal line. Chasing it down is DeFiore. Or no, it's Jace Peaslin. Peaslin send it back across to DeFiore, who redirected it out to the point. Pass from Peaslin to Eminat. Eminat looking far side. Nice save and held on. Noah and DeFiore both looking for rebounds out front. Off the draw, near side, Waconia in. They recover, dump it down, wrap it along the boards. Tied up along the far wall. Able to chip it out into the neutral zone. Icing will be the whistle, so it'll get brought back. It'll be a far side face-off down in the Wildcat end. The glove hand side of the goaltender. Face-off out front, puck slid up through the slot, recovered near side. Skated up by 86, he wins the red line, dumps it down into the Angels' end, picked up behind the goal line by Therrelson. Therrelson on the quick turn, lost it out front, passed out to the point, pressured by Noah, dumped in the far corner, backhanded back near side, puck's going to rim along the boards. Nyquist there for the Angels. Multiple players battling for it. Jude Noah able to get it chipped out of the zone, backhanded back into the stick of Nyquist. Nyquist passes it up to DeFiore. DeFiore sidestepping the body check center ice. Carries it down into the corner. Recognizing Angels were getting a line change. Multiple players overskating it. And now we're going to have Hook being assessed on the play to Asher Lundy. That'll be the first power play of the game in favor of the Wildcats. Near side face-off, Angels end. Being tied up, pass across, sent back up to the high slot. Back near side along the wall, send it back. Oh, a swing and a miss, wind up. Picked up and skated up along the far wall. Centering pass to Cook. Cook's tied up on the back check. Loose puck picked up by the Cats behind their goal line. Skated back up. Drop pass to 88. He'll dance on the blue line. And offsides is going to be the call. Far side face-off. Angels end in front of their bench. Minute 30 to go on the penalty. Off the draw, 88 carries it in for the Wildcats. He dances with it, top of the circle, sends it far side point. High shot was soaring up over the net, but grabbed by Noonan's glove and held on. Off the drop, puck slides out to the point, pass back near side D. Sent it up to 88. 88 on a whiff, shot towards the net, leg saved by Noonan. Loose puck picked up, carried behind Angels' net. Cycling up far side, dropped to the point. Sent it back up to the middle. Goes back near side. Shot hit traffic, went just wide, backhanded out towards the point by Aiken. Or by Sandy rather, not Aiken. Pressured by Angels, comes back in behind the goal line, wrapped along the boards, pulled off the wall by 88, passed across to the point, sent back near side to 88. 88 rips a shot, goes wide, crossing far side. Picking up loose puck behind the goal line was Therrelton. Centering pass out front, rebound attempt, wrap around, loose puck, puck's rolling, and now we're going to have Noonan grabbing the puck as it rolled up onto his leg pad as he gets pushed into the back of the net. 22 seconds remaining on the penalty kill for the Angels. Off the draw. Puck possession by Wildcat. Shot hits traffic, bounces into the near corner off the leg. Chipped up off the glass. 10 seconds to go on the penalty. 88 winds up. He rips a shot. Friendly fire deflected into the corner off the body. Tries to clear it out is the Angels. Angels back at full strength. Puck along the near wall. That's going to get chipped up into the netting above the glass, so play will stop. It'll be a near side face-off down in the Angels' end. 8:17 to go in the scoreless first period. Bouncing puck off the face-off. Carried behind the goal line, recovered now by DeFiore. DeFiore looking for an outlet, got some help from Emineth, kept in at the point. Trying to clear it out is DeFiore. Loose puck picked up by Noah. Noah tries chipping it further down, lost it in the skates of the Cats defense. Neutral zone loose puck picked up by Emineth. He dumps it into the far corner. Giving chase is Jace Peaslin. Quick change of direction, centering pass on target, shot towards net. Bouncing puck out front, cleared wide by the Cats. Shot from the wide angled wall by Emineth, gets deflected wide. Puck's going to get picked up by Wildcats, and they'll launch it all the way down, so icing will be the call. It'll get brought back for a far side face-off down in Wildcat territory. Charlie Bolte, Tweeten and Olsen out for the faceoff. Off the draw, Olsen's stick getting tied up, kept in by the blue line by Tweeten. Puck picked up behind the net by Wildcats. Tries to clear it by bouncing it off the glass. Inadvertently sends it up over into the netting. Near side face-off, Wildcat end. Bolte with the draw, picks it up by Tweeten, shot from the high point by Theraldson. Stick save and held on by the goalie. It'll be a far side face-off this time. Off the face-off win, shot wide angle from Olsen. Low target, cleared behind the net, picked up by Wildcats. 40 with it, stepping off the wall, sends it all the way down far side. Puck's gonna ricochet on the rebound off the boards, on target to Noonan, so he's forced to make a save and freeze it. So no icing on the play. It'll be a face-off back down in the Angels' end. Far side, blocker or glove hand of Noonan. Face-off against Cook, won by Waconia. Shot from the point, blocked by Polanski. Waconia defense able to recover. They dump it back down deep into the Angels' end. Recovered by Emineth. Emineth sends it between the stick and skates of Key, kept in his point. Through the stick of Emineth. Bounces off his stick, recovered by Cook. Had it on the stick of Waconia, lost it on the stick handle, flipped across far side by Cook, giving chase is Polanski. Puck recovered by Waconia as they carry it down into the corner, pulling it out front, backhanded around. Chip shot right at the hashies by Polanski. Saved by the goaltender. Cook with the draw, wins it, threads the needle between the two D. 46 for Waconia, or 86, having massive speed, forcing Emineth to race back. Icing waved off on the deflection, picked up in the far corner, send it behind their net, up to the near side wall, centering breakout pass, broken up. Backhanded back in from the neutral zone by Emineth. Chased into the corner by Key. Nice stick left. Key looking for an outlet. Fed the puck up through the middle. It got redirected out. Recovered in the neutral zone. Pass near side to Polanski. Recovered by Wildcats. Wildcats cycling back in. Drop pass to 17. Broken up by Angels 17 Nyquist. Wide angle shot. Cleared wide by a stick of Theraldson. Theraldson feeds it up to Lundy. Lundy pulls it off the wall to Sandy. Puck flipped up in the neutral zone. Offsides not called when it's the Angels that bring it back into their own zone. Angels recover on the far side wall. A missed puck allows Lundy to cycle in. Lost it on the stick tie up along the wall. Giving chase is Sandy. Wildcats dump it along the wall far side. Overskating it was Aiken. Tries to backhand it to get it off the boards out of the zone, but it was stopped short by Lundy, but sent out by Waconia player. Hammered back down into the zone by 17. Picked up by 44. He tried carrying it out. Hit the body of DeFiore. Shot from the point. Goes wide from Theraldson. Tries to get it out. Is successful, but it's dumped right back in by Jubnoa. Stopped by the goaltender. He backhands it into the far corner. Waconia recovers, reverses, come back near side. Puck slides off multiple sticks. Picked up by DeFiore. He's body checked, body contacted off the puck. Stepping up from the point is Peaslin. Got some help from Noah. Loose puck picked up by Peaslin. His shot on target. Waconia recovers, dumps it off the boards. Sent back up, reversed by Emineth. Puck slides to Wildcat defense. They send it up to 46. 7 has it now for Waconia. Carries it down, pressured, so he dumps it behind the goal line. Picked up by Emineth. Emineth pressured, head reverse. A wheel pass back to defensive partner Peaslin. Peaslin sauces it up near side off the boards. Picked up by Jace Peaslin. He'll dump it down behind the goal line and give chase. Waconia recovers along the wall, backhands it back down behind their own goal line. Pass near side, support pass back reverse to the far side behind their net. Cross-ice pass broken up by Olsen, but now we got a breakaway. Shot goes wide. Somehow Waconia got behind our D on the sleeper. Chipped up along the wall. Olsen tied up now. Loose puck pit pulled away by Emineth. Sends it behind the net to Peaslin. Peaslin pressured back to Emineth. Emineth is trying to get it up to Olsen. Olsen is tied up on the wall. Shot towards net by 88. Goes wide. Tweeten with it. Tries to dump it out. Friendly fire hit body contact from the point. Able to chip it forward is Tweeten to Bolte. Tweeten's going to continue going. He sends it back to Bolte. Bolte sends it down behind the goal line. Shot towards net by Bolte. Need to have somebody in front of the net for those rebounds. Waconia is coming in, and they go shot in the goal as they're able to sneak one in up over the glove hand shoulder of Noonan. That'll be the first goal of the game in favor of Waconia as they lead 1-0 with 2:05 to go in period 1. Luke Cook with the faceoff. Following the drop, puck dumped in by Polanski in the far corner. He'll give chase. Recovered by Katz. Passed up near side. Pressured by Key. Bouncing puck. Able to feed it up to 23. He headmanned it up to 17. He lost it on the stick handle. Tries to dump it down deep. Brought in off the skate of 17. Pressured by Nyquist. Puck carried down behind goal line. Shot from the point gets deflected off a stick up into the contact with the roof. That'll bring play to an end. It'll be a far side face-off down in the Angels' end. Off the draw. Puck found its way along the wall. Picked up by Peaslin. Sends it back near side to Emineth. Headman up to Key. Key's pass forward to Polanski. He came in body contact. Reversed now by Wildcats. They bring it back down into the Angels' end. Puck slid back up along the wall from the corner. Passed out to the point. Pressured by Cook. Send it back to 17. 17 still has it. Sends it out to the point. Shot from the point. Domed it. Hits the birdcage face mask of Noonan. Cleared wide. Passed back out to the point. Pressured by Aiken. Loose puck. Tries to get it out is Cook. Kept in at the blue line. 86 with it. Sent into the wall by Emineth. Wide angle shot. Hits the side of the post. Puck recovered by Key. He's going to launch it all the way down, so it'll be an icing, but a line change opportunity for the Angels. 31.4 seconds left in period 1. Waconia Wildcats leading by 1 over the Fargo Angels. Off the draw, quick shot towards net. Loose puck cleared wide Body check against Lundy. Puck recovered by Sandy. 20 seconds to go. On the rebound, Aiken was there. Wide angle shot got deflected just wide. Picked up from behind the goal line by Sandy. He dropped pass back to Aiken. Aiken looking for an outlet. Was looking to feed it up to Sandy. Pass forward is broken up. Sent back out into the neutral zone. And that's buzzer is going to bring period one to a close. Waconia finding success. Angels having opportunities, coming up a little bit short. Very brief intermission. Period 2 moments away. Period 2 underway. Face-off won by DeFiore. Back to Therrelton. Therrelton brings it up to the red line. Dumped further deep by Peaslin. Jace Peaslin pushed off the puck. Covered by Wildcats. They send it up along the wall. Stopped short by Nyquist. Noah had stepped up. Kept it at the point by DeFiore, who took point behind Nyquist. Waconia able to clear it. Found the stick of Therrelton. Therrelton support back. Pass across to Nyquist. Nyquist looking to feed it up near side. Broken up, brought back down by Wildcats. Pressured off the puck in the corner by Therrelton. Pulled it off by DeFiore. DeFiore cycling dangerously out front. Lost it on the stick handle, but chasing it up into the wall. Sauce pass launched it. Kept in far side by the defense. Big, huge body check, and now that's going to be an interference call against Waconia as Jude Noah was taken out behind the play. Pass out front from the point shot from Therrelton. On target, shot saved by goaltender. It was roughing? Oh, I thought it would have been interference. Maybe, oh yeah, he probably extended his hands. Maybe. Yeah. I thought it was more than a couple seconds and behind. That would have been my guess. Power play opportunity for the Angels. Roughing was the call against 66. Face-off one, Angels. Pass the near side along the wall. Shot from the wide angle by Amenak. Save and held on. Sandy with the face-off. One out to the point. Pulled off the wall by Jenner Peaslin. Peaslin sends it across to Aiken. Aiken sends it back to Peaslin. Peaslin along the wall to Sandy. Sandy rips it, sends it through the crease. Pass from the wall to the point, back to MNF, back out to the point. Jenner Peaslin sends it across to Aiken. Aiken to MNF. MNF rips the shot, goes wide, crossing the far side. Ricocheted off to the stick of Aiken. Aiken Dropping up to the slot, walked in, shot from Jenner Peaslin, broken up by traffic. Tries to clear it out. Grabbed out of the air by Sandy. Broken up by Aiken, sent up to the stick of Emineth. Emineth gets it further down, recovered behind the goal line by Waconia. Wildcats pass it back near side. They're going to launch and send it all the way down. Icing. Yeah, probably could have called that one off as Peaslin was there right as the puck crossed over. Yeah, I would have called that one off. They should have let that one go. Nonetheless, face off back down in Wildcat end. DeFiore with the drop. Bouncing puck. Looking to get a shot release was Noah, but he was tied up. Racing to keep it in. Far side is Polanski. Sends it down into the corner to DeFiore. DeFiore steps up on the wall. Peaslin tries one-timer. Got deflected just off a stick. Just enough to not be able to connect with it. Pass forward to DeFiore from the point of Therrelson. DeFiore carries it down behind the net. Sends it out to Polanski. Polanski back to DeFiore. He's cycling around. Tries hitting a shot. Broken up by a stick. Covered by DeFiore to Jace Peaslin. Shot on target. Noah there with the rebound attempt. But no rebound given by the goaltender. 12:16 to go. There's 18 seconds left in Waconia power play. Defense are going to have to track and watch that player who will come out behind the play, fresh on the ice. Off the drop, puck picked up at the point by Polanski, passed across by Peaslin, broken up by multiple Waconia sticks. Icing waved off this time. Foot race won by Waconia. Loose puck behind, hammered up along the wall. And Waconia back at full strength. Shot from the point, deflected wide. 66 back on the ice for the Wildcats. Both checked off the stick of Peaslin. Stick save, popping the puck up into the air and snagged by the glove of Noonan. It'll be a near side face-off down in the Angels' end. Glove hand side of Noonan. Face-off won by Bolte. Into the corner, pass cross behind the net, up to Olsen. Olsen pressured along the wall. Tries to figure out what to do, tries to hit it near side. Just came in contact a little bit with a skate of Waconia. True zone battle, slapped down deep into the corner by Bolte. Picking it up behind the goal line is Tweeten. Tweeten looking for an outlet. Stripped away by Waconia, helped by Bolte. Back to Tweeten. Tweeten carrying it up to the hash marks. Pressured, sends it behind the goal line to Olsen. Olsen with it, he gets sent hard into the boards. Tweeten with his support, loose puck. Picked up by Waconia, sent out, cleared into the zone, recovered by Jenner Peaslin, sends it across to Emineth. Emineth tries chipping it off the board, slapped forward by Waconia. Wide angle shot, saved by Noonan. Picked up behind the goal line by Bolte. Puck recovered by Jenner Peaslin. Jenner Peaslin able to get enough on it. Waconia recovers, pass back near side to 7. 7 sends it over, it's read by Sandy. Sandy able to get a shot, glove save, and held on by Waconia. It'll be a far side face-off down in Wildcat territory. Sandy with the face-off. Streaking in to find the loose puck is winger 88 for Wildcats. Had it pull checked off of his stick. Pass forward attempt by Aiken, unsuccessful. Recovered in the far corner, sent back near side. Therrelson with it, tries feeding it up to Sandy. Blocked by a skate. Recovered by Therrelson. He's having to reverse multiple times. He'll continue skating it up far side, cycling up along the far wall. He'll carry it down into the corner. Tried bringing it in towards net. Was pulled, checked, and stripped away. And sent and launched back into the zone by Lundy. That should be a center ice face-off. Don't know how they don't They don't know that. Face-off will be in front of the Angels bench instead of where it should have been at center ice. Loose puck picked up. Pass near side by Nyquist, dumped in by Aiken, recovered by Wildcats. Behind their net. And that puck broken up, which would have been icing, hit contact with the skate. Ref's part of the game. So they're something that you got to take into account. Pass forward up to 88. 88 cycling in. And 88 able to sneak through the defense once again. He was the one that got that breakaway the last time. Able to have some success this time. They're able to pass and feed the puck up and then use their speed to get around the Angels defense. That'll be something that they'll have to adjust to. Angels now trailing by 2 to the Waconia Wildcats with 9:25 to go. Following the face-off. Stripped off the stick of Polanski. Reverse back. Now back into the zone. Shot towards net. Stick save deflected up into the netting. The last defensive pair that were out was this last time Nyquist and Therrelton. I can't recall who it was the first time 88 had that breakaway, who sent it just wide. Off the draw, far side. Loose puck out from the point. A blast shot from 80. It was almost like a slow-mo wind-up by 80, but he absolutely let that one fire off. Glove save and held on by Noonan. Off the draw with Cook. Puck slides over to the wall. Shot from the point again. Gets deflected up into the glass. Hit a stick halfway to the net. Picked up by Peaslin, sends it across to Emineth. Emineth was trying to feed it up to Key. Key able to get a stick on it and get it around defense, but it is recovered by 9. 9 charging forward. Got the loose puck chipped off of when it was attempted by Peaslin. Key blew a tire. A little bit out of position. Wide angle shot. Snuck it through everybody from the far point. Glove save and held on by Noonan.
Go White!
DeFiore with the face-off, won by Wildcats out to the point. No clear shot towards net, dumped along the boards. Tried to redirect it from behind the goal line out to 64. It was broken up by Jace Peaslin. His pass across to Noah. Noah gets the puck towards net from the wide wall. It's recovered by Wildcats. Wildcats, lots of speed for 44, carrying it back up near side. He's pressured off the puck in the corner by Therrelton. Puck slides back up where Jace Peaslin was going for it. Let's see, where's the puck now? On the stick of Therrelton. Battle still going on behind the goal line. Send back near side. Pulling it off the wall is DeFiore. DeFiore sends it up to Noah. Noah wins the red line. They'll dump it down behind the goal line where it's picked up by 44. 44 pass to 17. Blue center tip pass to 23. We lost it on the stick handle in the neutral zone. Pass back near side by Tweeten. Dumped further in by 64. To the stick of Peaslin. Over to Nyquist. Nyquist feeds it up to Olsen. Olsen's going to carry it down in the zone. He'll wind up. He rips a shot. Glove save and held on by the goaltender. Tweeten there, crashing the net, looking for that rebound. Very little rebound opportunities being presented by the goaltender, though, for Waconia. Bolte with the face-off, far side. Wildcat end. Blocker hand of the goaltender. Face-off one, Wildcats, right towards net. Picked up, tries to sneak it out to 24, grabbed out of the air by Peaslin. Peaslin walks up, shoots it right into the leg pad. Recovered, shot from Emineth gets deflected just up and over the net. Puck kept in briefly by Bolte, but it's able to get cleared out by Wildcats. Stopped short by Bolte. Recovered by Olsen. Olsen on the spin turn. He'll dump it down deep, giving chase. Is 7 for Waconia. Recovered out front and a shot by Bolte. Somehow didn't go in. A massive save. Buck slid out to the point. Stepping up was Emineth. Emineth with the shot towards net. Got deflected just wide in front. 88 here. Sends it across again. And a wind-up shot by 66. Waconia able to find players behind defense. Pass across couldn't be successful. Sent out to the point. Broken up by Angels. Sent back out. Passed across by 7 to 88 as he cycles and brings it back down deep. Cycling around, able to sneak around with speed to get around multiple Angels players and still get a shot off the bottom of the face-off circle, forcing Noonan to make a save. 6:02 to go in period 2. Waconia seems to be using a strategy of speed through the neutral zone to enter into the zone. Puck recovered behind the goal line to Lundy. Lundy to Sandy. Sandy pass across too far in front of Aiken. He's having to chase it down into the corner. Bounces off of his stick. Allows Waconia to recover. Poke checked and slapped away by Aiken. And then got help from Lundy. Puck dumped towards net. No one there for the Angels. Stopped in the neutral zone by Therrelson. Headband up. Broken up by Aiken. Aiken sends it all the way across where it's easily recovered by Waconia. They cycle down behind the goal line. Poke checked away by Lundy. He has it stripped off of his stick. 64 carries it back down in. Tries to get it towards net. Broken up by Lundy. Lundy sends it up to Sandy. Sandy flat-footed. Couldn't do a whole lot with it. Flipped up towards net by Lundy. Glove save and held on by the goaltender. It'll be a far side face-off down in Waconia end. Waconia seeming to be doing a little bit better job using the footwork with speed and finding appropriate passes and making them. Angels making passes, sometimes just a little bit off target, just enough or out of reach, not directly perfectly aimed as they should be. Nice shot on net there from the point. Recovered and brought back down now by Waconia. Lost it on the stop as he was looking for an outlet. Brought back in by Jenner Peaslin. Peaslin cut in towards the middle. Tried, I think, feeding it over to Polanski, but launched it too hard in front of him into the corner. Battle now back as Waconia carries it back out into the neutral zone. Wins the red line. They'll dump it down into the corner. Giving chase is Jenner Peaslin. Secondary player for Waconia. Sneaks in, grabs it, dumps it back down into the corner. Pressured, sends it out to the point. Chipped off the stick of Peaslin. Peaslin launches it back out behind Polanski. Wrong side of where the stick is, where Waconia can recover. Sends it back across. A wind up. Shot went just wide. Puck picked up now by Polanski. Polanski skating it up, carrying it up over the blue line. He's taken down on the play. Interesting, they were tripping on that one. Who's puck picked up by Cook. He decides to send it into the corner. Pass out front. Stopped short by Waconia. Wraparound attempt by Polanski. Loose puck and a shot in the goal is DeFiore. Able to cycle and sneak his way in. Found it. I believe he sent it up and over the goalie's leg pad. That brings the deficit back to within 1. There's 3:40 to go in period 2. Waconia leading 2-1. Face-off won by DeFiore to the stick of Therrelson. Therrelson skating it up, wins the red line, dumps it down deep. Loose puck picked up by 44. Breakout pass was initially kept in at the point, but carried out by Waconia. Wildcat 24 wound up. He ripped a shot but whiffed on it. 88 also overshot the puck. Brought back out in the neutral zone by DeFiore. Sends it wide to Noah. Noah's going to carry it down, cycling behind the goal line. Sends it out to Therrelson. Carrollton was looking to go across to Nyquist. There was a Wildcat player positioned right in between them, so they broke that pass up, brought it back down into the Angels' end. Pass over out to the point, near side. Shot to 64. Saved by Noonan, carried out by Carrollton, and now, well, it looks like they do know what a center ice face-off would be. After the puck got shot into the zone, so it has to be a face-off closest to where the puck, either the pass or the shot occurred. Off the face-off with Bolte. Olsen taken down behind the play. Loose puck out front. Stripped away by MNF. Olsen with it. Chips it further up along the boards. Covered by 7. Stopped by the leg of Olsen. Backhanded back down deep into the zone by Waconia. Chased into the corner by Peaslin. Peaslin tried feeding it up to Tweeten. Was stopped short by Waconia. Stepping it up, 46 has it. He rips a shot. Glove save cleared just wide of the net by Noonan. Passed out to the point. And now we're going to have a whistle on the play as the net was knocked off of his post. Hard shot from 80 out at the point. Hit traffic before reaching the net on the last play and deflected into the corner. It'll be a far side face-off down in the Angels' end. 2:16 to go in period number 2. This, of course, being a semifinal game. Winner of this game will go on for the championship. Loser will go and play for 3rd place. Off the drop, puck dropped behind the goal line by Sandy. Centering pass broken up by MNF out front. He puts on the brakes, reverses in the corner, passes it up to Lundy. Lundy's going to carry it up along the far wall. Brings it down along there. Tries to get a shot from the hash marks. Gets deflected up into the glass. Pass from Aiken to Sandy, recovered by Aiken. Aiken tries to settle the bouncing puck. Lundy with some support, tries to get there to get a centering pass. Waconia recovers, stopped at the blue line by Peaslin. Peaslin found Aiken's stick. Aiken tries to backhand it towards the net. Stopped short by Waconia, and they flip it up into the neutral zone. Peaslin send it up to Sandy. Sandy's pass across too far in front of Lundy. He'll have to give chase. Reversed and sent back into the neutral zone by Wildcats. Tries to dump it in by MNF. Broken up and brought back into the Angels' end. They're having to reverse though. Pressured by Aiken. And sent into the zone by Sandy towards net. But offsides is going to be the whistle. 1:04 to go in period 2. Near side face-off down in the Wildcat end. The winner of this game will face off against the winner of the Moorhead Spuds versus the Marshall Tigers game. I believe they're called the Tigers. The loser will face the loser of that game. Puck dumped back in by Waconia, recovered by Therrelson. Therrelson passed across to Nyquist. Nyquist headbanded up to Key. He dumps it back down deep, giving chase behind the goal line is Polanski. Waconia rims it up along the board, stopped short by Cook with support of Therrelton. Polanski pulls it up. He's body contacted off before he could find an outlet for it. Puck's going to get dumped down into the Angels' end. Icing waved off, recovered behind the goal line by Therrelton. Therrelton will get taken down. Another tripping penalty that got missed. Cleared out by Polanski. Polanski is now skating down in. He's got Key. Polanski rips a shot. Chest save and held on by the goaltender. 12.5 seconds to go in period 2. It'll be a near side face-off. Setting up for the face-off. Corey wins it out to the point. Jenner Peaslin with it, sends it up along the wall. Jace Peaslin, his shot, blocked by the laces of the forward skater, Waconia player. Dumped back into the zone by DeFiore. The buzzer will bring period 2 to a close. Both teams will go back to their respective locker rooms. And we'll have a little bit longer Zamboni intermission break. Come back out for fresh ice in the conclusion of period 3. Stick around, be right back. we're back at it for period 3. Update on the Moorhead-Marshall game. It was tied 1-1, and Moorhead scored moments ago. So they went up 2-1, and 30 seconds later, Marshall answered with their own. So they're tied again at 2. And it's going to be an icing call here against the Wildcats off the initial face-off draw. So it'll be a far side face-off down in the Wildcat end. Face-off one out to the point. Shot on target. Snuck through a going stick save. Deflected wide. Wide angle shot from Nyquist. Broken up by Cats. They send it up to 88, who received it. Shot from 66 goes high and wide. Momentum carries it out to the point. Centering pass to 80. 80 snuck one through. Chest save and held on by Noonan. Bolte out with the draw. Face off one, Bolte into the corner. Picked up by Peaslin. Peaslin across to M&F. M&F up to Olsen. Olsen fed it up to Bolte. Got to be ready for it. Got to be moving. Just standing around watching and waiting. Doing something wrong. Neutral zone. Pick up attempt by Olsen. Recovered by Wildcats. Brought in by Tweeten. Able to still carry it. Shot towards net broken up. Tweeten with it. Lots of penalties getting missed. That would have been against Tweeten, backhanded by 44 up into the it got deflected and shot up into the rafters by Waconia. That typically is brought to the outside face-off dot. Curious to know the explanation on why it's down deep in the Angels zone. Following the draw, puck tied up along the wall at the point. Kept in by Peaslin, Jenner Peaslin feeding it up to where Braden Key would have been. He had blown a tire behind play. Picked up after being dumped back in by Waconia by M&F. Breakout pass was broken up. Puck remains behind the goal line. On the stick of Cook. Cook skates up in through the middle. Headmans it up to Polanski. Polanski carries it down into the corner. Pressured, dumps it up along the wall. Waconia recovers, backhands it up to 92, who gets around. Angels back checked by M&F, tying up the stick. M&F recovers to Key. He sends it across to Cook, right back to Key. Key will carry it down. He'll wind up, wide angle shot, glove save, and held on by Waconia. Sandy with the face-off, wins it out to the point. Shot from Nyquist, hits traffic. Kept in at the point by Waconia. Reaching for it is Aiken. He'll dump it down behind the goal line. Reversed and sent up along the far wall. Waconia looking for 66, who's cutting up through the middle. He's tied up in the corner by Nyquist. Loose puck picked up now by Sandy. Sandy's trying to feed it up to Aiken. Bounced off of a skate. Breakout blind pass from Aiken on the wall. Broken up by Waconia. Redirected back out in the neutral zone. Sent back into the stick of Nyquist. Nyquist fed it right up into the middle to where multiple Waconia players were waiting. Shot sends from Waconia, wide angle, sends it behind the net. Kept in at the near point. 66 with it now in the corner. He's tied up. 86 has it. Pulls it off the wall. Tried getting a shot by the face-off dot. Got deflected off of the stick. Bouncing puck in the corner, sent out to the point. Pass from the point, roped up, and a high sticking, technical high sticking will bring play to an end as the puck was touched up in the air above crossbar by an Angels player, and then the Angels player was the first to touch it. Following that, so play stops, but a face-off right where it happened. Off the draw, puck passed out to the point, couldn't get there. Jace Peaslin flying up. He's got Jude Noah, Jace Peaslin with it. Pushed the puck a little bit too far in front of himself, sent it out to the point to Emineth. Emineth shot, broken up, slapped out of the air, and a rebound off the shot from Noah, ties things up. That's going to be a goal scored by DeFiore. Tied at deuces. 11:20 to go. Face off with DeFiore. One wide, picked up by Wildcat D. Forwarding pass.
Angels goal scored.
Forward broken up by Jace Peaslin. Broken up. Pass back across to Noah. Noah up front. Tried feeding it to DeFiore, who was coming in the slot.
Time of the goal, 3:40 of the
Pass
third
out
period.
to the point. DeFiore rips one out. Shot on the goal. Gets deflected up into the back of the net. That puck got deflected off of bodies. The goalie was tracking it, and it ricochets up over, buried from the point. Trying to think who had passed that to him. I think maybe that was Noah again. Angels go take the lead here in the third period. Brings out Bolte for the face-off. Driving forward off the draw. Puck shot towards net from neutral zone. Save cleared into the far corner. Picked up by Therrelson. Clayton goes in for some support. Passed out to the point from Waconia. Shot towards net. Went through traffic. Cleared wide by Noonan. Flipped up out to the point off the glass. Stepping up goes near side to 9. Just a little bit off. Out of position. That shot gets deflected just wide. Pass out front from behind the net attempt. Cleared wide. Wide angle shot broken up by the body of Tweeten. Recovered by Olsen. Olsen feeds it up to Therrelson. Therrelson goes down on the play. Loose puck charging forward was Olsen. Bouncing puck in the neutral zone. Recovered by Polanski. Polanski's going to carry it back down deep. He's bodied off of the puck where it's recovered by 7. 7 cycles down behind their net. Cross-ice pass received by 92. Emineth sliding in. He's the back check. Nice job tying up player. 92 blows the tire. Emineth's going to carry it back out from behind the goal line. He's pressured by 86. Puck recovered by 17. 17 goes in. He winds up. Blocker saved. The puck gets deflected up over the net. Shot out from the point. Shot towards net. A rebound, which with a wide open net, cleared wide nicely by Jenner Peaslin. Puck rammed along the boards. Kept in at the point. Bounces up over the stick of Emineth. Recovered by Jenner Peaslin. Peaslin sends it out to the point again. Puck recovered out front. Cleared wide by Cook into the corner. Waconia recovers. 17 with it. Carries it down behind the goal line. Poke checked away by Emineth. Wide angle shot from 44. Goes wide. Wide angle shot from 84. Crosses in front of the crease. Wide angle shot from 44. Gets deflected wide into the corner. Puck chipped up off the glass and recovered by Emineth, and he'll launch it all the way down. So it'll be an icing with a whistle to get a line change for both teams. Some really good hockey going on. 8:54 to go. In period 3, Angels leading for the first time in the game with a score of 3-2. Sandy with the face-off near side. Bouncing puck to drive forward by Lundy. Shot from the point. It's friendly fire skate of 88. Covered by Nyquist. Nyquist sends it up to Lundy. Lundy tries to clear it out. It's kept in at the point. Bounces off again, but recovered by Lundy. Lundy's going to skate it out. Shoots it off the boards. Continuing to give chase. Dumped down along the board by Sandy, who found the puck loose. Sandy continuing to chase it down behind the goal line. Pass out to the point from Waconia. Shot on target. Ricocheted up into the netting off the goaltender's stick. Off the face-off, puck out at the point. Harold's shot. It's deflected off of a leg. Pressured along the near wall by Aiken. Dumped in behind the goal line. Giving chase is Sandy. Waconia reverses. Pass off the far wall on the breakout. Was broken up by Darrellton, but recovered. 88 cycles in. He rips a shot. Blocker save. A really nice shot as he was off balance. Still able to get it on target. Puck pulled out to the point. Shot from 66. Gets deflected. And then off friendly fire. Recovered. Pass out front from Noah to, Sandy. He's got pass back up to Noah. Bounces over his stick. Recovered by Jace Peaslin. He'll carry it down, cycling behind the goal line. Out to the point to Jenner Peaslin. Back near side to Emineth. He'll wind up. Walker save. Deflected up into the corner. Waconia reverses, sends it into the opposite corner. Kept in at the point initially by DeFiore, but cleared out. Racing for it with 66. Emineth with it. He'll inadvertently launch it all the way down on the ricochet from the boards. It'll be a far side face-off down in the Angels' end with 7:09 to go in period 3. Face off one to Fiore into the corner. Pass back near side from Peaslin. Was broken up. Centering pass out of place. Recovered by Angels. Angels back on the offensive. Noah carrying it down deep. Drop pass back to DeFiore along the wall. He sends it, ringing the puck long behind the boards. Forwarding pass broken up by Emineth. Emineth cycling around. Tries feeding it out. Gaining contact with a skate, recovered by Emineth, sends it up off the boards, gets deflected up into the glass as Tweeten was advancing forward. Brought into the zone by Jenner Peaslin. Jenner Peaslin shot towards net, goes high behind, recovered far side by Wilson. Wilson sends it up near side to Nyquist. Nyquist winning the red line, dumps it down deep. Puck's gonna rim along the boards far side where Tweeten will intercept it. Wilson pressures, forces Waconia to send it back up along the far boards. Bolte now with it. Tweeten stepping up, finds it, tries sending it out to the point. Got deflected wide. Olsen chasing it down behind the goal line. He's pressured up along the wall. Waconia recovers, sends it near side. Couldn't handle the pass, pressured by Bolte. They bring it back down behind the goal line. They reverse it back up far side, pressured by Tweeten. They lost it on the pull. Recovered by 80. 80's going to flip it up into the neutral zone. Stopped short by Therrelton. Therrelton, he'll get the shot on target. A birdcage save off the face mask, and goalie will freeze it. On the pressure from both Polanski and Olsen, driving the net. 5:32 to go in period 3.
As a child, you would wait and watch the fire away.
Cook with the face-off. Face-off won by Cook. Shot by Nyquist. Friendly fire deflected off the leg of Cook. Picked up in the far corner by Waconia. Poke checked away by Cook. Backhanded back up behind the goal line. Giving chase is Key. He pressures player off the puck behind. Sneaking in to grab it is Polanski. Polanski looking for Cook. He was pressured off further up into the slot. Back check is multiple Angels. Wonderful back check by Cook. Fed out front though. Bouncing puck. Puck's going to slide just wide into the corner. To Key. Key tries carrying it out. Shot from the point off the leg of Therrelton. Secondary shot hits the side of the netting. Therrelton goes after it along the wall. Waconia with it. Sneaks one in. And a save by Noonan and held on. 4:48 to go in period 3. Far side face-off, Angels end, left hand of Noonan. Sandy wins it wide. Puck dropped down by Jenner Peaslin. Up to M&F. He feeds it up to Lundy. Lundy skates it down. Stripped away by Waconia before he could get it, but recovered by M&F. Send it across to Peaslin. Headman up to Sandy. Sandy gets a shot on target. Glove save and held on. Far side face-off. Waconia end. 4:28 remaining. Period 3. Angels 81-0. Face-off one, Sandy, far wall. Lundy passed out to Peaslin, back to Lundy. Lundy rips a shot. Blocker save. Rebound cleared out through the slot by Waconia. Stripped and stolen away by M&F. M&F's going to carry it back down over the blue line. He's pressured off the puck in the corner. Waconia sends it back far side. Brought back near side. Forwarding pass. Couldn't find a target. Except the stick of Peaslin. Poke checked off of his stick. Shot saved, held on by Noonan. Nice poke by 88, and then a drive forward to get that chance. Noonan stopping it short. 3:55 to go in period 3. Face off to Fiore, wins it along the far wall. Geraldson with it, passes back up near side to Noah. Noah wins the red line, dumps the puck towards net. 6-8 passed up to 64, pressured by Sandy. Puck found its way out to Therrelton, bouncing puck. Goalie didn't know where it was after the save. Well checked away by M&F. Get a shot towards net. Stick save deflected up, but covered by the goaltender. 3:29 to go. Fiore with the face-off. Puck tied up in skates, looking for it. Puck kept in at the blue line. Rebound, DeFiore was going for it. Cleared wide by Wildcats. Reaching for it was Jace Peaslin. But it did cross over the blue line before he sent it back in. So offside stops the play. 3:18 to go. DeFiore wins the draw, backhanded it into the zone by Noah, giving chase on the DDD cross-ice pass. 23 recovers for Waconia. They dump it and rim it along the boards. Recovered behind the goal line by Therrelton. They'll put on the brakes, change of direction, passes it back near side to Jenner Peaslin. Pressured, sends it back across to Therrelton. Therrelton sends it up to Jace Peaslin. Jace Peaslin will win the red line, tries to dump it deep, but had a stick lifted just immediately prior. Icing waved off on the tip. Puck rims all the way around, picked up far corner by Therrelton, headed up to Jace Peaslin. And offsides is going to be the call, as it was dumped back into the zone with two Wildcat players still in the Angels' end, so it'll be a offsides face-off in front of the Angels' bench. 2:37 to go. Face-off won by Cook to the stick of Jenner Peaslin. Bouncing puck's going to get recovered, carried in by 66. He cycles down wide, poke checked away by M&F. Loose puck sent out to the point, 80 rather. Gets it, his high shot gets deflected up and over the net. Picking it up in the corner is M&F. Able to keep it in is 80. Centering pass broken up by Cook. Wind-up pass, over skating is 24. M&F finds it. He'll skate it back out of the zone. Passed across to Polanski. Polanski will dump it deep. Pressured in the corner by Key. Minute 57 to go in the game. Forwarding pass missed its target. Found the stick of M&F. Passed across to Tweeten. Tweeten flips it up. High rainbow pass. Dumping it deep behind the goal line. Pressured behind the goal line by Bolte. Passed across. Pressured by Olsen, forcing the player to lose it. Allows Bolte to recover. And Bolte turned and launched it into the far corner. So that's going to be an icing whistle. It'll be a near side face-off, but a timeout called on the ice by the Waconia bench. There's a minute 33 to go in period 3. You'd be looking to have Waconia pull the goalie here fairly soon. Side face-off, Angels in. Empty net for Waconia. Tying up the puck, launched from the corner. And that's going to be an icing waved off on the deflection. Just got a notification. Spuds win 3-2, so they'll advance to the championship game. Fiore with the puck, tries backhanding it towards net. Both checked away by Pieslin. Puck rolls back down into Angels end, but icing called on the play. That's going to force the Waconia goalie to get back in the net. It'll be a near side face-off down deep in Wildcat end. Off the face-off. Bouncing puck sent in off the stick of Noah. Waconia tries clearing it, stopped short by Noah. Sent it back behind the goal line to DeFiore. Less than a minute to go, 55 seconds on the clock. DeFiore tying the puck up along the boards, eating up clock. Puck is still loose, able to pull it out is Waconia. Pass forward, broken up by Noah. Noah dumps it down into the far corner. Giving chase is Jace Pieslin. He'll tie up the player, preventing them from clearing the puck out. Reaching for it is 80. 80 will headman it up, couldn't find a target. It's going to get launched back down by Therrelson. 25 seconds to go. Pressured behind the goal line by Jace Pieslin. Forwarding pass up to 66. 66 fed it up and bounced off the stick of 88. Reversed back down by Therrelson. Brought back into the zone by Jace Pieslin. No offsides when the puck got brought back in by Waconia, but then it was dumped in that time off the Angels, so then offsides does bring the play to an end. 6.9 seconds remain with a face-off in the Waconia end. No chance for them to pull their goalie yet. We've got Cook with the face-off. Puck gets dumped down over the goal line, or over the blue line, and cherished in by Polanski, and that'll do it. And the Angels are on their way to the championship game, finding themselves victorious over the Waconia Wildcats here this morning. They will face off against the Moorhead Spuds at 1:15. That's what's important. Adversaries during the game, brothers in Christ after. I really appreciate seeing the referee taking participation in the prayer. Thanks everybody for being with us. We'll be back with you live for the exciting first place championship game, 115, being played on Shields Arena, home of the Fargo Force, here later this afternoon. Thanks for being with us.